Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Question Live Show with your host, moi, Verona Willis-Brown. Yes, indeed, we are here again and we are rolling. We are rolling out of October. Yes, we are. We are rolling out of October like nobody's business. October came in, and October is rolling down the road. October is rolling, honey. Let me tell you something. If you have not accomplished anything thus far, oh boy, today is your day. Today is your day. Every day is your day, but since you didn't accomplish anything thus far in the 10th month of 2023, today is your day to start producing, start reaping, start sowing, start doing something. Today is the day to plant a seed. So in the next 2 months, you might have something sprouted up. You might not have a harvest in the next 2 months. But if you plant a seed today, maybe in the next 2 months, rain gonna fall, you're gonna see your seed start sprouting up. Then you have an expectation to harvest. You know what I'm saying? So right now, don't be having no harvest if you didn't plant no seeds. You got to be planting something, and right now we're in the harvest season. So right now we are ready to gather up and put in all our weeds and stuff, get everything in place. You know what I'm saying? Prune up the thing, sweep up the yard and all that stuff. Harvest is coming, viewers. Harvest is coming. Yes, indeed. Ooh. Harvest is coming. Harvest is around the corner. And because harvest is around the corner, we can only get a harvest if we have something to get. If we didn't plant nothing, and if we are taking from somebody, we're just sitting there watching somebody's harvest, we didn't contribute to it, and we are watching it. We didn't plant nothing, and we are watching it. And we sit there, we did not put even a little drip of water, and we are watching it. We are scavengers. We have a mentality of scavenger when we are watching somebody else's harvest that you did not contribute to. So let me tell you something. This is your time. This is your day to contribute. This is your day to support. This is your day to plant. This is your day to have your basket ready. Let me tell you, growing up, harvest time was serious. Harvest time was a serious time. Every farmer in the community had something to bring to the harvest, and our harvest service was in church. And boy, oh boy, you get to see all the goodies, all the things from the farm, some things that you have not seen, things that was not on your farm, your family farm. You get to see because all the farmers come together. They bring the sugar cane, they bring their corn, their carrot, the potato, the yam, the banana. Ooh, the apple, their knees berry, they bring basket of stuff, bringing in the sheaves. I try to tell you, and they will bring all this stuff and gather around, and you see they're like, okay, this family with that, and that family with that, and that family with that, and then if my family did not have what your family have, then of course I am going to support your family. I'm going to be purchasing from you because that's a whole gathering, and everybody get to purchase something. And out of your goods, you make baked goods and all that stuff. So it was fun. Harvest time was fun, but it was a form of support at the same time. We did not see, we saw the fun part because we see all the foods and all that good stuff. But it was fun. I don't think I saw the benefit of supporting at that time. But I look now, I'm like, yeah. We were family. We were not even family, but we were a close-knit community that we support each other. What we didn't have, somebody's had. And hello, can we get a spoonful of sugar? So even if I, as a little girl, look into a little girl's eyes, I didn't know what support meant. I knew we were there for each other. I knew somewhere along the line, even if I didn't know that big word support, you know what I'm saying? Even if I didn't know the big word support. I knew somewhere along the line that we were there for each other. So maybe I know the big words, something. That's why I write my book with big small terms. Big words, I've been having a problem with big words. This is why I like to go with my little small words, make it easy for me. Roll it right off my tongue. I don't gotta be sitting there thinking how to pronounce all that stuff. So this is what I'm telling. In my little pure little girl eyes, I saw everybody coming together. Everybody work together. Everybody works together. You carrying a heavy load. Somebody's coming. They're like, oh, can I help you carry that load? Yes. Somebody walking with their donkey. They're like, oh, put your load on my donkey. We go. Everybody was there for each other. So when harvest time, honey, everybody came in place. Everybody came with their goods and was just ready ready to support each other. Sometimes you come with your basket, honey, and listen, we don't talk about a little 1 or 2 piece of basket like this. We have basket, bags, and boxes and all that stuff. Every container you can think of had something up in there. Some mangoes up in there, some avocado up in there, honey, some papayas up in there. Listen, you can name it, we had it. Not my family, but I'm talking about the entire community. We had it. The community had it because the community came together and we spread and we share. And that's how I grew up, seeing people coming together and working together, building together, growing together. Nobody never did anything by themselves in my community. Absolutely not. Nobody did. If they did, they did that. That's a secret, private stuff. But when it comes to the community, we all came together and built together. We all came together. Listen, if you were building a house, honey, let me tell you something. Somebody gonna carry a little container of water. Somebody gonna carry a little brick. Somebody gonna carry some cement. We work together as a community. So it is very important and it's very dear to me that we work together. I grew up in it. I know what it is. I exercise it. We must work together so we can build together. None of those communities, whether my community or the adjacent community, they did not strive by themselves. Everybody chipped in. And if you from this community, somebody chipped in. Somebody was always there to help each other. If you're building a house, somebody's there to help you. If you're carrying your load, somebody's there to help you. If your children, listen, let me come to children. Oh, yeah, community was by the, you know, they talk about a village raise a child. Let me tell you, everybody in the community was parents to everybody's children. We just parents and children, everybody. We just one family, okay? You, listen, there's no way I'm going to be on the road forming the fool of myself. Somebody gonna see me like, hey, that's Mr. Willis' daughter. I was gonna get straightened out before I get home. So yes, it was a thing. Support was always there. I grew up seeing it and I will continue to practice it and I will continue to enforce it and I will continue to encourage you to support each other. Nobody on this earth can go anywhere by themselves. Let me tell you right now, nobody. If you're trying to have a child, you can't have the child by yourself. Let me just put that up in there. So let us roll into tonight's episode. We are going to roll into some outfit changing. We're going to change up some outfit and all sorts of stuff up in here. Let's go shopping and get some good outfits. So we're going to put on some outfit, you know, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? We going to change up some stuff tonight. Yeah, we're going to go in some Conqueror's outfit. Okay, we're going to do some stuff tonight. So listen to me here. If this is your first time tuning in, never heard of the Question Live Show, never heard of Verona Willis-Brown, never heard of the Are You Free Enough platform, hello. I want to say to you, you are in a good place. So if this is your first time, I want you to wave to me, put your name in the comment section that it is your first time so I can acknowledge you. Yes, indeed, I would like to acknowledge you that it is your first time. You're showing up, you're showing support. I want to acknowledge you and appreciate you coming to this session. So yes, wave to me. Don't just sit there and just like peeping too. Wave to me, let me know it's your first time. Now, for those of you who are tuning in for the second, third, fourth, fifth, or whatever time, anytime after the first time, you are a returning audience, okay? You are a returning audience, and because you are a returning audience, I want to say to you, welcome. Because you see, newbies, you get special welcome, but yeah, everybody get welcome, okay? But the newbies get especially nicer welcome, you know, more volume and excitement because newbies like new baby coming in the family, we want to welcome them, give them a warm welcome, like, yeah, we here for you, right? So listen, for those who are returning, you know what time is it at this time? This time is where I say we are going into some rules. Rules, yes, indeed. When I say rules, I am... listen to me. Listen up. Newbies, when I say rules, don't let your heart go flatter or your mind go scatter because I say rules, okay? Rules are everywhere we go. When you come to my house, I go to your house, you go to church, you go to school, you go to mass, you go to the temple, you go to the synagogue, you just go around the entire world. There are rules. Rules are everywhere. Rules, some we make, some we break, some we abide by, some we pick, some we choose, some we like whatever. Well, here on the Question Live Show, we have a few of them. Just a few of them. You may ask how many. I said only 5. Only 5. We only got 5 because this is where we can do 5 things. One hand, we good. 5. We only got 5 and we call them house rules, darling. House rules. So yes, we do have some house rules here. Now let's go over them really quick. Let's go over them really. For those who are returned, they already know them. Newbies, this is for you. Let's go over them really quick. If you are, first one is, if you are watching me right now you are watching me, and you wave to me, you put your wave hand in the comments, you say, I am here, I'm present, it's my first time, all that good stuff. And if it's not your first time, but you put your hand, you're waving, hello, I'm present. Listen, simply means you are watching the live. You are watching the live. And when you are watching the live, the only reason I'll know that you're watching the live, because I will spotlight your name on that screen. And if I spotlight your name on the screen, of course, you're in the live, because that's the only time I know. I'm acknowledging that you're there. Now, if you are doing that and all that good stuff, spotlight you and all that good thing, all I ask you to do is just go over there, ding, 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 right there in the middle. You are going to see the share button right there. The share button is right there. Please click that share button and invite somebody else to come on in and dine with us. You see, the live is like sharing fresh food that just come off the stove or the oven, the one that your mama cook or your father, your granny, or somebody cook. But what happened if it's not your favorite meal? And because it is your favorite meal, you will like to share that. Yes, indeed. If you don't know, subconsciously we do share. We share with the fly, with the ants, with the birds, with the roach, with the rat, with the dog, with the cat. We share. Okay, so don't let sharing sound so foreign. We do share. Now, if you are watching this and I did not spotlight your name on the screen, most likely you are watching the replay. Go over there, #replay. Let us know what is it that you learn, because this is a teaching platform. So we are coming in with the same intention as a student and a teacher. So I encourage you to put that you learn something over there. So somebody else coming after you will learn a thing or two. We must have the intention to learn, and when we learn is to teach. Because a student and a teacher have the same intention, to learn, to teach, to grow. All right? Educate each other. Now, for those of you who are watching the replay, go over there, same section, right there. You see the share button. Click that share button and invite somebody else to come on in and dine with you. You see, sometimes it's just not good to eat alone, darling. No. So you want somebody to come on in and dine with you, because the replay is like eating leftover food. And some leftover food do taste good. Why? Because the food is cooking twice. So twice as nice. So you want to share that. Absolutely. Please to share. Yes. You see, we hear this all the time. Sharing is caring, but no. Sharing is not just caring. Sharing is a part of our DNA, and caring is a part of our DNA as well. So we want to go in, take sharing, caring, put them together, and become great carers of the world, great sharers of the world. Because what happened? The world needs people to care. The world needs people to share. You have something, share with somebody. Open your hand and share with somebody. You see, my mama told me never to withhold food from anybody. Absolutely not. So please, because it's in your DNA, share. Even if you share a rice grain, a piece of bread, breadcrumbs, share. It is in your DNA, and we want to do all of that. You see, we operate from our inside out. So let us check our inside, and then we operate from the inside out. So now with that said, let us go to rule number 2. I got to grab mine. Rule number 2, grab yourself something to write with. Whether it is a pen, a pencil, a marker, crayon, color pencil, feather, whatever it is it could be a piece of feather on it. If it's a piece of feather, you need some ink, some paint to dip it in to scribble scrabble away. And when you scribble scrabble away, where? In a notebook or a piece of paper. Now, if you don't have any of such, you want to go on your device, you're going to find a blank page, you're going to utilize that blank page. That's why they put it there for us to use it. You find it, write in there, and all that good stuff. And if you are watching me from one device and you have another one called your cell phone, please go in there, scroll in there as well. You're going to see a blank page in there. When you see that blank page in there, you are going to utilize it just the same way. And if you don't see the blank page, that is okay. What you are going to do, you are going to text back to yourself. Now the show is called The Question Live Show, and I know you must be asking, if you're new, what is it that you are telling me or asking me to write down, Verona? But as your host, I am responsible to answer your question. Yes, indeed. Well, let me tell you, see, here on The Question Live Show, we drop juicy contents and golden nuggets, and I encourage you to write them down. Yes, write them down for several reasons. Now, the first one is, when we write things down, we are extracting the very thoughts out of our head. We are putting them on paper. And now the paper and those writing, they're looking back at us. And now our reality are just staring in our face. So we want to write things down. And when we write one word, that one word can equal to sentences and sentences and sentences. And those sentences can equal to paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs. And those paragraphs can equal to pages and pages and pages. And as a result of all those pages, you might just end up with a book. Well, not only that you end up with a book, you might just be the next published author. And we do need those authors. You see, we as writers, we like to write our own story, and then we attempt to write your story. Yes, but it's not as effective as you writing your own story. Why? Because we all have story inside of us. And I'm here to encourage you to extract those stories out and bring them to surface. Why? Because your story, my story, our story matters. And because our story matters, it might just be a strategic way for somebody to get through something. It might just be a strategic way for somebody to build up some strength, build up some courage, build up some boldness, and it might just add some solution to somebody's circumstances or situation. So I encourage you to write your story out. It is your freedom. Express yourself, darling. Get it out of your system. Don't choke yourself, because most of the time your stories wrap around your gifts and your talent, and we would not like to strangulate those gifts and talent. So with that said, let us go to rule number 3. Rule number 3 is grab yourself something to drink, whether it is water, wine, tea, or juice, soda. Maybe you're having a popsicle, porridge, soda, soup, smoothie, shake, broth, whatever it is that you drink, that is fine by me. Put in the comment section that you are drinking something, and because you are drinking something, I'm not going to ask you to tell me what is it that you're drinking, but it's up to you if you want to tell me. It's none of my business. No, the reason why I'm telling you to drink something is because here on the Question Live Show, we like to celebrate. Whether it is a small win or a big win, we like to celebrate each other. So whatever is it that you would like for us to celebrate today, whether it is your birthday, your anniversary, spouse, partner, somebody, you met somebody, you got engaged, you got married, you found out you're pregnant, you just had a baby, whatever, your country is celebrating something, your culture is celebrating something, honey, we like to celebrate up in here. We get our outfit on, we celebrate like cheerleader up in here. So please come on and let us know what is it that you want us to celebrate. Whether you write something, you start something, you develop yourself a little bit more, your children went out to school, you went out to school, whatever the case is, we just like to celebrate you. Yes. No, even though I mentioned all those that you might be drinking, I'd like to recommend that you drink water. Drink water. For a couple of reasons. Water quenches your thirst. It flushes the body of toxin and it flourishes the skin. Indeed. And another reason why I encourage you to drink water, I like to come in with my water because I'm a believer. And I heard the story of a man who turned water into wine. You don't went up to somebody's wedding and like, listen, you ain't got no wine up in here. You run out of wine? Don't worry. Bring me the water. And they brought the water and he's like, ta-da, there goes the wine. And that wine was well received up in the wedding. So listen, I like the man. I like the man. His name is Jesus. I like the man. They turning water into wine. But let me tell you something. You might not be expecting your water to turn into wine. But whatever it is, you must always expect a miracle every day. Expect a miracle. Whatever circumstances, whatever situation, whatever category you are in that you need a miracle, expect a miracle every day. Now, with all that drinking, no, listen, another reason. When I asked you to drink something, because I wanted to drink on my behalf, I'm back here doing all the talking, and I'm not going to stop to sip, because if I sip, I'm going to go to the bathroom. And I'm going to leave you just to sit and stare at the screen. Don't want to do that. Talking about bathroom, if you need to use the bathroom, whether it's to the right, to the left, wherever your bathroom is located, go now and come right back and grab your seat right here in the Question Live Show. Why? Because your seat is reserved with your name on it. And not only your name, but your intention, your expectation, your goals, your gifts, your talents, your purpose, your passion, your goals, your destiny, your purpose is there with greatness inside of it. And listen, if you decide to give up your seat, honey, you're giving up your birthright, because we are not in the business of giving up no seat. We are in the business of getting a seat. But if for any reason you decide to give up yours, okay, I'm just saying, we're not doing that. We are not doing that. So if you went to the bathroom and you come back and you don't see your seat, that's okay. Just stand in position, sit in position, put your bottom on the floor, whatever it is, because why? There's always a position for you to fill. Because we are all on this journey called success. We all want a success story. And however you define that, that is fine. But let me tell you something about that journey. No one can succeed by themselves. Absolutely no one can succeed by themselves. Whether you're the prime minister, the president, the governor, the mayor, whoever, the teacher, the student, you cannot get there by yourself. Okay? You can't achieve anything by yourself. So therefore, we need each other to come together and support each other. Stand in place, stand in position, hold your position, hold your intention, hold your expectation in place, and let us do this together. We are here to replenish the earth. Now, yes, with that said, let us go to our tiny rule. Very tiny. If I say something and it resonates with you, touch your heart, touch your mind, whatever, just put in the comment section, yes. Yes, it simply means that you are following the conversation. You are lining yourself up on this journey with me. We are rolling together. So indeed, put yes over there, that when I look over there, see yes, it is just saying that you are agreeing that this is not a monologue, this is a dialogue between you and I, which is a conversation. So when I say yes, it is just saying that we are holding a conversation. Keep on talking in the comment section, and that will say, Verona, you're not sitting by yourself, you're not talking by yourself, and guess what? That is a form of support, darling. Yes, and because of form of support, I appreciate you, I love you, I celebrate you, and that is how we are going to roll into tonight's episode. So with that said, I just want to go over to the audience, and I would like to welcome those who are in the audience. Let me tell you before I start doing that, anyone who went to the bathroom, if they're taking a long time, honey, we are not waiting for them. Absolutely not. We are not waiting for them. We are just going to roll on, because life don't wait for us. Life come in and life pop and just go. We got to go with the flow, go with the flow, go with the flow. So with that, so let me go on over here. I see Sharon up front. Sharon, listen. Sharon said, I got a VIP ticket. I am up front. I was knocking on the door, and I'm glad the door opened, because I'm stepping right on up in here. Thank you for being here, Sharon. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. I love when y'all come on up in here, VIP people. Come on in. Newbies, after a while, you become VIP. Don't you worry. We welcome you via newbie people. Yes, indeed, we welcome you. Yes, indeed. And I see Georgia up front with her VIP ticket. She's like, waving. She's like, in the front row with Sharon. Hello, somebody. Hello. I like to see when they're up front. They're like, listen, we ready. We up front. We got our ticket in advance. We know what time is it. And we up in here. Yes, indeed. Listen, honey. Child, I try to tell you. Me and my earring, honey, that's my old statement, like a whole statement up in here. Yes, indeed. And newbies, another thing is, if you notice over on this side, we like to greet each other. So don't feel in some way shy that you don't want to say hi to us. But sometimes I do get shy, so I ain't gonna say nothing. But let me tell you, this is not. We don't judge you. We don't judge you. If you want to say hi to us, you say hi. If you don't want to, that is up to you. We don't judge nobody up in here. But I'm just letting you know that we are one big family up in here. As you can see, we like to greet each other. So wave to us. You want to be in the back, putting your feet up somewhere. Yes, indeed. If you want to put your feet up somewhere, you don't want us to know that you're watching. That's fine. Not us too. It's no big deal. We good. We all right. You know, it's great. I'm from a big family, so I like to see all these people. Yeah. I'm from a big family, but I'm like, yeah. Sometimes I don't want to see big people, but sometimes I like to see a lot of people. Sometimes I don't like to see a lot of people, but because I'm from a very big family, for those of you who've been here, you heard my story that I'm from a family of, yes, that's it. Absolutely. So I know what it is to be among the crowd. Yes, indeed. I know what it is to be among the crowd. So indeed. Come on in. Listen, honey, I'm celebrating. I'm up in supporting Breast Cancer Month. So I try to wear my colors, you know what I'm saying? I try to wear all my pinks and all my stuff. And you know my jewelry is going. Yeah, so I like to wear my little pink things and things. I gotta get me some pink earring. I don't know what happened. But anywho, I like to support the cause. Yes, indeed. I like to support the cause. Yes, ma'am. So I like to, listen, today was almost summer, Today was almost like summer was trying to come back today. So I tried to bring out the summer thing again. I'm like, listen, summer trying to leave, summer trying to say, somehow. Summer is trying not to leave, but that's okay. Once I see the sun, I get extra cute. Yes, indeed. Extra cute. I get extra cute when I see sun coming on. And not only the sun, but when it's warm, I get extra cute up in here. Yes, ma'am. So tonight, thank you. Tonight, we are going to talk about the Conqueror's outfit. The Conqueror's outfit. We are conquerors. If we are sitting right here, right now, we have overcome some stuff. Okay? We have conquered some stuff. Yes. We have made it somewhere along the line. So we are conquerors. We got so much strength that we made it. God like, listen, I got you, girl. You got me. Yes. Okay, God like, listen, you are a conqueror. You tried upon some stuff and you made it. Even when you thought you were going under, God was like, you are a conqueror, honey. You are going to make it. So once we start building our mentality, set our mind on a conquering position, on the fact that God said, listen, I give you dominion over the earth. When God said he gave us dominion over the earth, he said that we are conquerors. When God gave us dominion over the earth, he's not saying that we should go somewhere and boss up somebody and bully up somebody. No. That's not what he was saying. He said, I give you dominion over the earth. Simply mean whatever you come across, whatever come in your space, whatever come against you, you have the authority to demand and to declare and decree that which you don't want and that which you want. That's where dominion comes in. Dominion is saying that you have power to stand up and declare that which you don't want in your space. Dominion don't mean you bully nobody, because we're not supporting no one bullying anybody. Absolutely not. But when we are talking about dominion is saying that you have the authority. You have the power to decree that which. That's what dominion means. And when you have dominion, you are a conqueror. You stand as a conqueror, and we got to get this in our understanding that we stand as conqueror. And when we stand as conqueror, we must conquer the very thing that is in our path that is not serving us. Yes. So what happened? Because we have survived some stuff, we have tried over some stuff, we have took dominion, we have used our authority. Yes. Now we can sit here, and then we can smile, and then we can support, and then we can show up, and then we can show up, and not only show up, but we can show up and take action. So yes, we are conquerors. We are conquerors. Yeah, it was really warm today. Yes, period. Just pink, period. Representing, honey. Representing. So we are conquerors. And when we are conquerors, definitely we have a lot of stuff to be here. We don't just show up here. We don't just get up here. We didn't just wake up this morning like, hey, we got up like this. No, we did not get up like this. We got up in a process. It was a process to get us to this point. So no. We did not get up like this. I see that all the time, like, oh, I got up like this. No, you didn't. It took some work. It took some work. And that is how we are going to change outfit tonight as a conqueror. That's how we're going to go into some outfit tonight to show that we have got over some hump and some thumps and some scars and some knee bruising and all that stuff. Let me tell you, if y'all don't know my story by now, let me tell you, I grew up in the country of Jamaica, okay? Country area, suburb, y'all might want to call it nice and easy suburb. But let me tell you, I know what it is to get some scratch and bruise and all sort of stuff, honey. Yes, indeed, I still have some marks. But you see, I don't want to get rid of those marks. Absolutely not. The reason why I don't want to get rid of those marks, because I want to look what the Lord has done. I want to keep them. I'm like, yeah, this is my surviving mark. Yes, when they're trying to take me out, I got a scar to prove it. Okay? This is my conquering mark. When people are going and, back then when sailors are going and the pirates are going and they find a treasure hunt, or they're trying to take over a certain thing, they put a mark. They're like, we put a cross right here. This is ours. We taking dominion. So no, let me accept my scars and all that stuff. I'm like, yep, I have conquered death. I have conquered illness. I have conquered pain. Let it be there. We are conquerors, and now it's time for us to unwrap, take off, put on. Let me tell you something. I was always that little girl who liked to dress up. I always like to, dress up. I'm always a little girl. I always like to dress up, whether I was going in my house or going outside. Outside, I get real extra. But I always like to dress up. I always like to do all sort of stuff and put on fancy clothes and fancy shoes and get my bag and all this stuff. So I always like to dress up. And you see, oftentimes when we are dressing up, we are only thinking that we are going somewhere. We only think that when we're changing outfit, we are going somewhere. We're going on a date. We're going out to dinner. We're going somewhere fancy. But no, honey, dress up in your house. Dress up in your house. Put on the conquering outfit and say, listen, this is my conquering outfit. I got to put this on. And what are those outfits? What are those outfits? We are going to go over them really, really fast. You see, one, because listen, you see, in society somewhere, we see a lot of people in uniform. I love to see people in uniform. I was always fan of people wearing uniform. I love to see people in uniform, but me, I'm not a uniform person, right? Because I love to dress up, and uniform don't let me dress up. So I don't want to be in no place where I feel so restrained that I have to wear a uniform. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to wear a uniform. But I like to see, men in their uniform. You know what I'm saying? I like to see them. I love to see men in their uniform and they're sharp, or men in their suit and they're sharp, women all dolled up and thing. I like to see it. I like to see when we well dressed. Yes, indeed, we put ourselves together. But there's something about uniform that I really like. It give a statement, it give a solid statement. The firemen, the policemen, the soldiers, all these people up in their uniform, it give a solid statement. Yeah, but me personally, I'm like, no. No, I don't want that. Because I love to dress up, it allowed me to exercise my right to be free. It exercised my right to be creative. It exercised my right to just practice and with something and change over something. As you can see, Georgia is always talking about my errand, because dressing up for me, I like to experiment and things. I like to do tester. So I test this earring with this, and you know what I'm saying. So I like to play around with my outfit and whatever it is. So you will always hear George say my earring, my unique earring. Yes, because it is something that I've been doing for over 20 years. Yes, indeed. I've been doing this over 20 years. I've been doing this. We have been doing this where I experiment like, hey, let's see what happened when I wear two different earrings. Boom, I got it. So I like to change up things. So when we dress up, what happened? We open our creative mode and we practice, or we test something, or we just open that space to see what will happen if I do this, right? Conqueror sit there and kind of like, listen, you don't know that you're a conqueror until you conquer the thing. So let's get this straight. Because when situation come like, I don't know I'm going to survive this, Lord Jesus. I don't know I'm going to survive this. But when you become that conqueror, you look back and like, ooh, I got through that. But what are the outfit? What are the outfit? We have conquered. We have conquered, and it made us stronger, successful, and inspiring. Because when we become conquerors, we get to tell our story. Because as I mentioned, our story might just be a solution to somebody, might add to a solution to somebody. It might add some strength to somebody. It might add a strategic way for somebody. Because guess what? Oftentimes, we believe that we are alone, that nobody's going through what we are going through. Nobody went through what we went through. We are just stuck up in a corner by ourselves, crying, going by ourselves. But when we conquer something, we can come back with our very story and tell our story. So what? It adds strength to somebody else. It inspires somebody else. And at most, it motivates somebody else to say, oh, I'm not by myself. I could move. I could do this. Even if they just make one step. Because making one step is better than don't make no step at all. It's better than no step. When you make one step, because if someone motivates you and say, listen, this is my story, you're like, oh, your story motivate me. Right. It motivates you to say, oh, so I thought I was the only one going through that. Absolutely not. Conquerors. So let us go over the outfit one by one. We're going to have maybe 5 outfits, and I might squeeze in some more. The first outfit that we are going to work with tonight, that of course we change, we put on, we like mix and match, you know what I'm saying, is persistent. Persistent is one of the outfits that we got to continue to wear over and over. And as conquerors, believe me, I had to be persistent, okay? I had to listen, I gotta let me persist. You know, I'm not like, Lord, no. Number one outfit, be persistent. Be persistent in your goals, in your gifts, your talents, your purpose, whatever it is. You see your destiny doesn't wave into that window. Be persistent to go after it. Go after it. Go after that thing. Now, going through some stuff, I'm like, I know, yeah. Mm-hmm. Be persistent. That is the first outfit we want to think of. The first outfit. And the second outfit is we want to face our fear. Oftentimes, we hear the word fear, and just by hearing the word fear, it cripples us. It holds us hostage. It throws us underneath the bed. It throws us underneath the table. It puts us in a corner. It puts us on timeout. It puts us to just like, fear. Just the word fear. We hear the word fear so often that it strangulates our gifts and our talent. But I am here to tell you that we got to face that fear. We got to face that fear. I talk about my story that I had a fear of flying, honey. It's not that I have a fear of flight, but I had a fear of height. Anything that's above this level, anything above this level, anything that's going above my waist. You know, if I go into the beach and the water is coming above my waist, we're not going. We're not working. We not do that. And then once it started going up, I had a fear of anything that's going up. It started raising up. So I had a fear of flying. But let me tell you, I love traveling. Yes, indeed. For those of you who know, I love traveling, whether I'm traveling virtually or in person. I love to travel. So now there was a conflict of interest between me, love to travel, and me facing my fear of height. Why? the plane gotta go up. So we gotta face our fear. The plane gotta go up. So listen, I gotta choose plane going up, face of fear. You know what I'm saying? So there was a debate between me and myself. All right, I love to travel, but the plane is going up. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. Oh my God, this is not gonna work. So every single time we face fear, the first thing, I'm gonna die. Oh my God, I'm not gonna make it. Oh my God. But I got to that point where I had to choose. Verona, you love to travel and you want to sit there with that fear. So I had to face my fear of I had to face my fear of height. And when I faced it, I said, listen to me, let me tell you something. Ain't nobody gonna stop me from traveling because this fear is not gonna stop me. So what I did, I grabbed fear. I said, listen to me. Let me tell you something. You're gonna come with me because you're part of my emotions, no problem. But I'm the boss because I'm going to travel. You're going to sit. I'm going to tuck it somewhere in my pocketbook, and I'm going to put it somewhere maybe in the carry-on, not even in the carry-on luggage. You can't go. You got to go in the one that I'm checking in, the suitcase that I'm checking in. So that's it. You got to face your fear, and that is us as conquerors. We face the fear that we are not going to do something. When we face the fear that we are not going to do something, guess what happened? Here we are. You're like, oh my God, that was just trying to scare me. Yes. Number 3 outfit, resiliency. Be resilient. Simply mean you're bouncing back. Put on your bounce back muscle. Put on your bounce back muscle. Get that. Hi, my sister. Hi, my sister over there. She got a VIP ticket. She's up front here. She's in here. She is like, I'm waving. I'm waving. I see you, sissy. I see you over there. Yes, indeed. No, don't you worry. Don't you worry. You here. You present, honey. You got VIP ticket. You don't you worry. You just saw it. We here. We going in. So you don't you worry. So now we are talking about the outfit of a conqueror because we are conqueror. We are conqueror. So the outfit, that next outfit that we're talking about, resiliency. That is where I'm going to say to you, I encourage you. That is where we bounce back, okay? Bounce back. We put on that bounce back muscle. Whatever comes to try to take us down, we bounce back. And why? We are here. This is how we are conquerors. Because we bounce back over some stuff. We bounce back over some situation. We bounce back over some circumstances. We bounce back right here present. Yes, like present. Yes, indeed. So we bounce back. And when we bounce back, that is it. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. We got to put on that bounce back muscle. Listen, don't worry about my little muscle that I have here. Put on that bounce back muscle and say, hello, somebody. I got to get this thing done. No matter what, we sweat it out. Listen, we cried out. We snorted out. We coughed it out. Whatever it is, we are bounce back muscle people. Put on, listen, you remember Popeye the Sailor Man? Popeye's like, he just kind of spinach, and he's like, whoo, he got some muscles. Like, hey, I got this. We got to bounce back out of some situation. Family been through some stuff, we bounce back. Country been through some stuff, we bounce back. Culture been through some stuff, we bounce back. We are people that will bounce back in a minute. It might take some time. We might have to cry up a little bit. We might mess up our makeup. Snorting on our clothes, snorting on somebody else's clothes, like a shoulder to crying. But anywho, it don't matter. We are going to bounce back. So next one is let's rise. Listen. After we think that we have been defeated, and after the enemy think that they defeat us, we rise. We rise. And that is a conqueror mentality. A conqueror mentality to wear those outfits. When we put on those outfits, a conqueror said, I will rise. A conqueror said, listen, you might think that you take me down. I might lose some things along the way, but I will rise. A conqueror officer, I will rise. I got my bounce back muscle. I will rise. So when we build up this mentality that we will rise, that is simply mean we are changing up our conquering outfit. I will rise. I will rise against defeat. I will rise against prejudice. I will rise against discrimination. I will rise against those who are unkind. I will rise against disrespect. I will rise against all hell that trying to take me down. I will rise. We will rise, and let me tell you this. We will rise, and when they go low, we go high. There we go. Absolutely. Yes, indeed, sis. Yes, indeed, sister. Let me tell you something. No one can take you down but yourself. You don't take yourself down. That's for sure. Don't take yourself down. Because when they go low, you just going up. Because you are a conqueror. You're a conqueror, and conqueror rise. We rise, and let me tell you something. I want to encourage you, each and every one of you today, that when we rise, we are going to rise together. When we rise together, you see how stronger we will be. When we rise together, you will see that we work better together. So let us rise together. Let us work together, because when we work together, honey, it's a whole different energy. I try to tell you, it's a whole different energy. So let us rise together. Let us build this. Let us be conscious of how we are supporting, we are standing, we are taking action together. Because when we do that, we will rise together. The more we stand in place, the more we support each other, the more we show up, the more we take action. That is where we are going to rise together. We are not going to be on the bottom. No. The bounce back muscle take us up from our struggle, and so we rise. We rise because now you have on that bounce back muscle. You build up that. Listen, I ain't got a muscle to show you, but I'm just trying to let y'all know you build up that muscle, honey. And when you rise, let me tell you something. When you rise, people, that's me. When I rise, I'm like, ooh, everybody get up my way. Everybody get on my way, because when I rise, because when you have an intention to take me down, and I put on my bounce back muscle, I'm going to tell everybody get out my way. Because when I rise, listen, when I rise, I want us to rise together. And when we rise together, we must rise and claim our spot. Listen to me, audience. Rise and claim your spot. Rise and claim it. Newbies, if you are following and you don't have your writing tool, go over to the chat, because we got great note takers over there. When we rise together, let us come in place and claim our spot. We have a spot here, and sometimes you hear like, oh, there's no seat around the table for you. Honey, you got a spot. You got a spot, you got a position, because once you are awake and you hold up your head, you have hope. And once you have that hope, honey, take your spot. Claim that spot. Claim your spot. You got your bounce back muscle. Listen. You're persistent. Keep on pushing. Keep on pushing and claim your spot on this earth. Your spot is reserved. It is there for you. Your spot is not my spot, and my spot is not yours. Absolutely. Just like when somebody is buried, they got their own spot, honey. But sometimes I see they try to put grave upon grave, but But somebody was there first. Claim your spot. When you rise, claim your spot. Because it is yours. Nobody cannot take your gifts from you. Nobody cannot take your talents from you. Nobody cannot take your greatness from you. Nobody cannot take your intention, your expectation, your goal, your passion. Nobody can take it from you. Nobody at all. Even when they try to distract you. When they distract you, you put on the bounce back muscle and you come back. And you come in place and you claim your spot. It is yours. It is personal. Let's take everything personal. Everything is personalized up in here. Yes, indeed. We are more powerful together. So when we rise together, oh, it's a force to reckon with, God. And I try to tell people, like, please, you try to take me, don't try to lower me. Because it's only for a moment. That's only going to be a distraction to me. And when you distract me, it's only for a quick second. Because you see what happened, audience? When you know your intention, when you know your expectations, when you know your destiny is sitting there waving at you, when you know that your purpose is waving at you, no matter the intention of anybody, it cannot take you down. So we must know our intention, and our intention is to get to our goals. We must know our intention, and that is to reach our destiny, to fulfill our purpose. Because when we do that, no one can stop us. Absolutely no one. So those 5 outfits, hello, 5 outfits, you can wear them together, mix match together, and all that good stuff. Whichever way you want to do these outfits, we go shopping tonight. Let's go on. Right? Because these are Conqueror's outfit. And if you don't reach the level of Conqueror, listen, you might want to borrow an outfit from one of us. I ain't got a problem. I came from a family of four sisters. I know what hand down mean. I know what it is to borrow something. Girl, I'm gonna buy you a shirt. I'm gonna buy it. I never like it, but you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, girl. But my mama told me not to borrow anything. So you can take something from us. My mama said, don't borrow anything from nobody. Why my mama told me that? She said, if you borrow something from somebody and anything goes wrong with it, you're going to have to pay double. So don't borrow anything. Work hard for what is it that you want. My mama told me, work hard for that which you want. Do not borrow from anyone. And what is it that you have? Work with it until you can get something better. Do not sit there and be covetous of somebody else. Thing that you so looking at you desire. Do not be covetous of somebody else's accomplishment. Do not be covetous of somebody else's love. Don't be covetous of somebody else's talent and gift. My mama said, if I have this pencil and it get down to this, anybody remember having a piece of pencil like this? Look, use it until you get another pencil. But do not be covetous and do not try to steal from nobody. Do not borrow somebody's pencil. No, because now if the point break and the pencil break, you got to think about buying 2 pencils. So my mama said, if the pencil is this small, use it until you get another one. So I don't like to borrow anything from anyone. I work hard, I show up, and I take action on that which I like to achieve. Whatever I so desire to achieve, that's what I will achieve. Each one has their own spot in society, and we claim it one by one. Because when we claim it one by one, you will see those one, they start adding up, Georgia. They start adding up, and all of a sudden, you see that we just have more. We have more. So those are 5 outfits, and I wanna drop in just some little extra. I like to drop a little extra. While we are doing this, let us learn while we are growing. While we are growing, let us learn while we are growing. Because when we learn while we are growing, you will see that we will grow. And not only that we'll grow, but we will mature. Because some people grow and they just don't mature. Some people grow and they don't mature at all. So we want to grow and we want to learn as we grow so we can mature at the same time. When we mature, you will see that our space will expand. So let us create a space to expand. Yes, indeed. Exactly how I was told. Also, don't borrow, because if you break or lose it, you have to get 2. And I'm not trying to get 2. I was just trying to get 1. My mama said, don't do it. Don't do it. So I learned. I grew up with the same mentality. I grew up with the same mindset to grow up with the same attitude. Like, listen, if I don't have it, I just don't have it. So I work hard to get whatever I achieve. Whatever you see me achieve right here is because I show up every day and I work hard and I take action and I put on my coat of confidence. And I remember my mama saying, don't borrow anything from nobody. Whatever you don't have, you don't have it. When time for you to have it, you will have it. So yes, indeed. So with that said, I want to give you just one little tiny outfit. And that's a outfit that we want to just embrace as we close the session. We want to embrace this one little tiny outfit. And that outfit, you might want to wear it in your heart. Listen, wherever you want to wear this outfit, because this outfit is very important, that I want to drop this last outfit for you. And this outfit, we want to wear it on our head as a hat. We want to wear it as a bow tie. We want to wear it as a sweater. We want to wear it as jewelry. We want to wear it as a pants. We want to wear it as a coat. We want to wear it as a suit. However we want to wear, maybe as a pocketbook, whatever. But this is the outfit that I want to leave with you. And it's saying, celebrate. Celebrate, celebrate, and be grateful. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. Celebrate your small win. Celebrate your big win. Celebrate. Celebrate being grateful. Just being grateful, just celebrate that. That is the real one. I want the real outfit I want to leave with you. Celebrate. Celebrate being grateful. When you get up in the morning, you're grateful. Celebrate that. You accomplish something, celebrate that. You see a sister accomplish something, celebrate that. I see you, I celebrate. Celebrate. Celebrate is a form of support. So let us celebrate. Yes, indeed, honey. My mama wasn't playing, and my father wasn't playing either, because they work hard. They work hard, and they never borrow nothing from nobody. Celebrate, honey. Celebrate. Celebrate is a form of support, and because when we celebrate each other, you see that we will grow together. And because when one is a conqueror and share the conquering story, we celebrate together. And then what happened? No, we have a whole bunch of conquerors, and we just sharing outfit. We just sharing outfit like, hey girl, you need some form of bounce back muscle? Girl, look at mine. All right. We don't show off on anything. We get extra because Georgia, we get extra. But we want to celebrate you. You got a conquering story. We want to celebrate you. So that is the last outfit I want to leave with you tonight. And that is to celebrate being grateful. Wear it as a hat, wear it as a bow, wear bow tie, long tie, whatever. Just celebrate switching up your outfit and just go. Share. Don't borrow. Don't borrow. Share. Share. Don't borrow nobody's stuff. Don't borrow anything from anyone. You share. So with that said, I want to thank you so very much for tuning in for tonight's episode. Also for our life and our commitment for each other. Yes, indeed. Listen, Sissy over there, Sissy, thank you so much for staying up. It's late over there in the UK. Yes, indeed. And I celebrate you. I absolutely celebrate you being a conqueror. You are. I celebrate you, Georgia, for being a conqueror. You are. I celebrate you, Sharon, for being a conqueror. You are. We have triumphant over some things. And because we have triumphant, we are conqueror through Christ who strengthened us. Listen, I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Mwah. Go out there and stand in your celebration being a conqueror. Bye.